everybody, Raktar here. Welcome to another brand new YouTube video for the YouTube channel. Today I am playing some Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I've been grinding this game out since it came out. I am a huge Smash Bros. Fan and I'm really enjoying this game. But as you may see here, I have World of Light loaded up and ready to go. And so I figured I'd give you guys a World of Light kind of guide. Because I do know that, especially on the harder difficulties, this can be a very daunting, very just kind of really difficult thing to do. I've had a lot of troubles with some of my matches, so I figured I would go ahead and give you guys some nice tips and tricks to try and make your life easier. So I'm here with Kirby at the very start of World of Light, and this is where you start. But as you can see, the fog is gone. So this is a game file that I have made some progress in. So there will be some minor spoilers. I wanted to give you guys a spoiler warning before moving forward. I don't have too much unlocked. I only have like maybe 20 fighters and only a few of the dungeons completed. So it's not a ton of content that I'll be spoiling for you, but there are some locations. As you can see. So I do have Kirby loaded in here because this is going to be kind of like a beginner's guide to World of Light and how to try to make the best out of it. Kirby is your starting fighter, as many of you may know. So I'm going to go ahead and jump over here to get these are some of the fights that I have not completed yet, so we'll be using them as a we'll be using them as guidelines and examples to show off some of the tips that I'll be giving you. So first things first, the best fighter that you can actually use in this game, one of the best I should say, is actually the character you start with. Kirby himself is one of the best fighters that you can get. He is actually very, very useful in a lot of situations. Because he has multiple jumps, as you may know, if you've played any of the Smash games or even a Kirby game. Kirby can fly around, and so in Smash Brothers, he actually has like 5 jumps, I believe, 5 or 6. I don't know the exact number, but he does get more than the normal 2, which lets him recover a little bit easier than many of the other fighters. He also has some other gameplay elements that I'll showcase here, but first, I want to touch on some of the spirit stuff that you may not be aware of. So this is preparing yourself before going in. As you can see here, I do have a lot of higher powered spirits. We're going to go ahead and take off my strongest one to kind of better showcase the power that Kirby himself has. So let me go ahead and just pick some random one here. Let's see. Let's do Venusaur. Let's do Bomberman. Yeah, let's do Bomberman. Or no, we'll do Tron Bond. We'll get rid of. We'll just keep these Hyper Smash attacks as. All right. You can hit Y for suggestions, but it's not. I think it's better to kind of go through and figure out what kind of team that you're looking for, especially if you're preparing for a specific fight. But your team power actually affects a lot of things. So. The power that you see up there, the team power here, it's at the very top of the screen. I'm trying to point to my TV as though you're actually able to see that. It's 2094 at the moment, and the defense and offense is there as well. So we have 704 attack, 952 defense. This matters a heck of a lot. Don't underestimate a power discrepancy between you and whatever opponent you're facing, because if you've ever watched any of the players or any of the content creators doing spiritless hard mode, you'll know immediately what I'm talking about. It is not a very it's not very good. It's very difficult to do. Your team power actually has a lot of impact, because you'll do a smash attack on your opponent and do like 3% damage, and they'll hit you with a non-smash attack for like 80. So like it'll come into effect very, very much so. So I really recommend that you train up your characters, there's a lot of ways to do so. There's even a spirits mode that you could do at the main menu in order to collect some spirits, as well as upgrade your current ones as well. If you can't progress here, you could do a little bit of grinding. It's not super necessary, especially with the tricks that I'm going to hopefully give you in order to improve that. Yo, Rainbow Pixel, what's up? Welcome to the stream, and as well the YouTube video. Say hi to YouTube. I mean, I guess they won't see it because I don't have the chat enabled, but you can still say hi. Anyway, so like I said, Kirby is one of the best fighters you could use. So, and then additionally, as you can see here, there's also like a weapon triangle. So if you're familiar with Fire Emblem at all, sword beats axe, axe beats lance, lance beats sword. It's very similar here. Red beats green, green beats blue, blue beats red. They'll explain that at the start, but we're gonna fight B here with a little bit of a disadvantage. As you can see, she has 9,500 power compared to my 2,000. So I'm gonna try to really showcase the power that Kirby can really bring to the table for these fights. We're fighting Link here, and so the best thing that you can be doing with Kirby is actually using his down air, because his down air is really good. So a really good way to cheese some opponents, especially the ones that are really much stronger than you. As you can see here, like, I'm hitting him and he's doing like a ton of damage to me, but I'm doing like very little. Like, that down air should have done at least 10%, but since I have that spirit disadvantage, that's not the case. So it will be a little bit difficult especially for some of the fights, to get them over there. But what you're gonna want to do to really get these, you're just gonna want to bring them over as much as possible. As you can see, his arrows are doing a lot. This tactic here is really useful. I keep messing this up. Is really useful for some of the stamina mode fights as well. And then additionally, if your opponent gets caught off guard, they can easily... that might kill me. This is a bit difficult to show on Link, because he's a what's it called? He's a projectile character, so he's kind of trying to avoid me. Oh, I almost had it. His nair came out first. All right. So we're just trying to grab him, throw him off the stage, and get a spike on. Kirby is really good at doing this, though. It'll take a couple of tries, but especially, like I said, we're playing against a projectile character, so he's just over there chucking bobs at me. A lot of the characters that don't have projectiles, they will come over and try to fight you off stage. A lot of the CPUs will... See? Oh, I thought I had him. He almost... I pressed the wrong button. Take your bomb back, bro. So we're gonna just... We're getting a little... He's not getting quite as low. This is because of the spirit discrepancy, by the way. There we go. There we go. And there you go. That's how you're gonna do a lot of these fights with Kirby. That are really hard. Additionally, his down air can combo into a lot of his smash attacks, especially his forward smash. It has a lot of range, so if you charge a smash attack, it could catch the CPU off guard. The hard mode CPUs are, as you would expect, they're actually tough. So don't go in here underestimating them. Prepare yourself with the spirits and abuse the power that is 5 jumps off the stage. A lot of the non projectile based characters will fight you instantly. Let's see if I can find one. I think that's Villager for Balloon Fighter. Yeah, Villager won't do it. Let's try to find one that would be yeah, Detective Pikachu. Let's go ahead, fight Detective Pikachu here. It looks like there's gonna be 3 Pikachus as a Pikachu team. So let's try to show you the Kirby tactic on a character that doesn't have projectiles to abuse. Sort of. Pikachu does have his neutral B. So come over here. As you can see, The hard mode CPUs, they'll come after you like this, and you can just come down here like and gimp them pretty easily. Pikachu's really hard to gimp though. I guess it's another bad example because Pikachu's recovery is insane. He can recover from like the bottom of the stage, but there's a lot of characters in the game that don't have the power of Pikachu's recovery. So this tactic would have killed that person. As you saw right there in the bottom left, Pikachu was pretty much dead. So like, look at this. The other Pikachu. I almost got him with the up B. Additionally, Kirby's up B also spikes, so you can potentially catch the computers with that as well. I'm getting pummeled here by all these Pikachus though, so let's just try to get them down. On the 1v1 fights though, this tactic is really good. I'd recommend using Kirby here. I'll try to find another real quick. We'll try to find one more 1v1 here. I don't want to go too far into the World of Light because I want to try and preserve a little bit of that. Here we go. Oh, we're playing on this crappy stage. Let's see. We'll try to find another one real quick. I'm trying not to go too far into World of Light. I don't want to spoil too much. This is a single Inkling. Alright, we'll try this. We'll try this one. Hostile assist trophies will appear. I guess Inkling's not a good example either because Inkling does have a good recovery as well. I keep picking the characters with really good recoveries. So Inkling's gonna come over here. Oh, this is a pretty janky one. Also, like Kirby's back air, as you can see here, is really good. So you can just kind of float around as Kirby and space a lot of your aerials. Just make sure you keep track of your jumps. Oh, that's not good. She got the stupid shield. She might not come over here. Come on, come over here. Come over here. She's I swear they don't always do this. If you have to, just get on stage. Try to hit them a couple. They'll jump off. She's playing like a actual player. That's what a player would do. Drop down, up smash. Like, sometimes it's really hard to distinguish that they're actually CPUs. They do a lot of pretty crafty tactics that you would see from some of the top players. Drop down and coming up with an aerial. I've never seen a CPU do that. Obviously, if there's an item, you might want to... Yep, there we go. There we go. See? They'll, like, as soon as they get off the stage, Kirby is really good. Just jump off, press the down air attack. Really good way of gimping a lot of these characters. Additionally, most of these characters aren't going to have Pikachu or Inkling levels of recovery, so it's going to be really good. So my recommendation, especially for some of the earlier stages, abuse Kirby. He's a really good character for a lot of this adventure mode content. Even if you don't, even if it seems like it wouldn't be, Kirby is a really strong abuser of the mechanics of the game. Just kind of abuse the AI of the CPUs in order to come out on top. Now, additionally, I'm gonna go ahead and showcase one of the really broken ways to just kind of destroy these people. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna showcase a different spirit. We're gonna pick the spirit that I have already, level 99. Just whatever your strongest spirit is, you'll pick that. We're gonna switch off of Healing Shield, and what we're going to pick is a character that has metal on it. So for me, the only one that I have unlocked at the moment is Slippy. Where's he at? There he is. So Slippy Toad, what he does is he starts the battle with metal on, and then you're also going to look for one that starts you as a giant. This is a tactic I was disclosed by another friend of mine. I'll shout him out, Dr. Strange McDuck. Showcased this to me, or described this to me, and I tried it out for one of the fights, and it was ridiculous how easy the fight became after trying it out. Let me see. I think it's this one? No. I think they're in order of last use, so it'll be at the top. Yeah, so this is Great Zapfish, become giant for a while at the start of the fight. And basically what we're going to do here is we're going to pick the metal and the giant. We're going to hit OK. I'm pretty sure you could figure this out with Kirby, but I will show you where to unlock Bowser, because this is insanely good with Bowser. And so we're going to pick Bowser here. I'm going to show you with the Detective Pikachu one why this is so good, and I'll show a couple of them as well. So Bowser is actually located further, a little bit of a spoiler alert. Bowser, where's it at? The castle. Oh my god, where did it go? There it is. So Bowser's located in this castle, I believe. I'll go actually see if I can get up there and show it to you after I fight Detective Pikachu. So yeah, this is basically a... this is gonna be crazy. Like, once you see this in action, you'll be completely sold. This is how you could cheese pretty much every in the game. Look at that. Giant Bowser, just come up and just kind of use your smash attacks willy-nilly. I kind of waited too long. I forgot I had tilt stick on, so I was trying to smash, and it kind of got wrecked. There's one of them down. He's got the stupid... There's another one down. But as you can see, like, imagine if I was doing this at the start. There's another one down. There's another one down. And this is the last one. That's kind of surprising that I managed to... Bowser's final smash is also insane. So I really recommend playing a lot of Bowser. So that's Fog Immunity. Yeah, the metal and the giant combined are just really good. And additionally, if you in the skill tree, you can come down here. I'll show you some of the skill tree. I think it's right here. No, right here. Unflinching charged smashes. So while you're charging smash attacks, you can't be hit. So if you combine all of these defenses here for the unflinching charge smashes, right here, you'll be able to just like throw out smash attacks while you're giant and metal. The enemy team won't know what hit them. It's a very strong tactic to utilize. The skill tree in general, there's really not too much about it. It just kind of depends on what you really want. I went for healing here, as well as final smash meter increase. That way I could better take advantage of the final smashes. As you can see, Bowser's is a one-hit KO, so like being able to take advantage of that in some of these fights are really strong. And then additional midair jump is what I'm working towards now, because 3 jumps is way better than 2. Unless you're Kirby, and then you get 6 jumps instead of 5, or however much it actually is. So I'll come up here to this battle. This is a team battle against Simon Belmont, and we will not care about our disadvantage here, and we're just gonna wreck them. I promise you, this is gonna destroy every single one of them. We're just gonna come over here, unless I fall down this hole. Oh my god! Unless I fall down that stupid hole. What the heck? I called it, man. I didn't know what the hell the stage was gonna be. Obviously this works best on the normal stages, like Battlefield and FD ones. So we're just gonna do that, bam. Look, we already got 2 of them down. We're just gonna kind of play the game. Just run out here, menacingly go after him. Bam, that should kill him. Yeah, this is the best tactic for a lot of the team-based fights, because you can just walk up with Bowser, all big and menacing-like, and just smash attack away. The drop kick. There's actually a Kirby fight where you had to fight 4 Kirbys that I was doing. It was really, really, really difficult, and I was having a lot of trouble with it. I threw the Bowser tactic on and I did it first try. I did not think it was going to be that insane. So yeah, that about wraps it up. There's really not much else. Those are the. I just kind of wanted to put out a general guide for some of those players. I know that hard mode is actually really like. We're so used to some of the older Smash titles that hard mode gets overlooked a lot of the time. So like, whenever I first jumped on here, I was like, wow, the CPUs are actually doing a good job. Let me see if I can. Oh yeah, we can actually go across the, go across that over there, I think. Let me see if I can make my way. I think I have a decent direction towards, where's it at? Right there, right there. Okay, so we'll fight Sakura. So this is one of the tougher fights in the game. I'll go ahead and switch over to Kirby. And I'll show you yet another fight with the Kirby tactic. This one's a lot harder. It's a bit more difficult. Let me see where's he at? Where's Kirby? Of course, you got to go red Kirby. It's the best Kirby. But yeah, I figured I would give you some little tips and advice to try and better. I'll pick the metal combo too, see if that works. But as you can see, this is a 9100. We'll see if the metal combo works with Kirby as well, and not just Bowser. I imagine it will. Kirby's smash attacks are strong, so we should be able to. So we'll just, yeah, look at that. 50%. Oh, 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 oh. Bam. Yep, pretty much not too bad. Additionally, like I was saying, down air combos, if you get a down air, you can normally get a smash attack going. If I wasn't terrible. Okay, they're kind of wrecking me now. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to fall off to the side. If she didn't have that stupid curry, we would actually be doing really well here. So we're just going to come over here. Yeah, the curry kind of messed me up. Oh, yep, there you go. Corn's going to do her corn stuff. We'll try it again real quick, see if we can get a good get a good match. This is why I like having healing smash attacks, as well as I had Pauline, which lets you shield if you heal up if you get shielded. So we're just gonna wait for them to come over here, because oh my god. Yeah, okay, so now we have Corn's really dangerous, so you need to really be careful. If you could get Corn out of the way for this fight, that's a good one. So we're just going to come over here and try to get that going. Oh damn, she's off stage gimping me super hard. And we're just gonna also, one of the, I know a lot of players from like Melee and stuff, it's a really common tactic to roll spam. You don't want to roll spam in this game. It's actually super nerfed. Additionally, computers will actually read your rolls. In older Smash titles, they weren't programmed to follow up a roll, and you would often get away from people. It's a really common tactic against CPUs to roll around. I wouldn't recommend doing that. They will read the roll and hit you or grab you or something, start a combo against you. And subsequent rolls actually get super nerfed in this game mechanically. So I wouldn't recommend doing that at all. So try not to roll around as much. I would recommend, honestly, just use the Kirby strat, really. Like, the Kirby is so good at dealing with a lot of these maps. So I think I can come up here, and I'm pretty sure this is where Bowser is. Yep, so this is the dungeon where Bowser is located. He's located at the very end of it. It'll be a fight with Giga Bowser. And that's how you can get him in order to do some of these really cheese strats. So that's about it. That'll sum up. That's pretty much all I wanted to do. I hope you guys enjoyed I really wanted to put out this guide because I know I've watched a lot of people playing this, and they were really hardcore sleeping on Kirby. Like, they were playing Marth and Mario, and like as soon as they got a new character, they switched off Kirby immediately, and they were getting they're kind of getting bodied by a lot of the stuff the CPUs are doing. So I was like, nah, dude, pick Kirby, man. Kirby's really good. I really hope that, like, just pick Kirby, man. He's such a good character. Even though I have pretty much 20 characters unlocked, including my main character. So if you're not aware, I actually main Inkling, which I play a lot in this. I do play Inkling quite a lot. I main Inkling in this game, and so even though I have her unlocked, I've switched back to Kirby several times. Like, Kirby is just such a strong cheese character. You just like run off the stage, immediately they'll come after you, and then you just turn around and just like throw them down with the dare. They can't do anything about it. A lot of characters in this game don't have strong recoveries. I mean, they have good, like Mario's recovery is good, but if you spike him and he already used his double jump, he's dead. There's nothing he can do. He'll be dead. And a lot of it's a really powerful tool, I feel. This is my normal setup. The boss is actually a really hard character to pick up, or spirit to pick up. You have to fight Zero Suit Samus on FD stage with Poison Floor. So what did I do? I picked Kirby. I stayed off of the Poison Floor by jumping off stage, and then I waited for her to come off the stage, and I just spiked her. I used the down air, and eventually she just died. It might take a couple of tries, especially for a lot of the harder fights where they're like super buffed. So like if I have like a 2000, if I only have 2000 power, team power, and they have like 10,000, it might take a little while to get that spike actually working, but it'll happen, and it'll happen way faster than fighting most of them normally, because honestly the fighter power is just so impactful that it's really you really can't get away with it. So yeah, I hope that helped you guys. We're gonna go ahead and end the video here. I will do some more guides on some Smash content in general in the future. I just wanted to put a World of Light guide out there because, I mean, you've already had, you know, you've already had your neutral guide. You've had your, you know, top players. They put out the neutral guide. They put up character-specific guides. They've even put out combo guides. But who's put out a World of Light guide, right? That'll be me. That's my content right there. Yeah, you could get that content, a lot of that content in other places. So I figured I'd try to get a, you know, something that I don't see out there as out there right now, and give you guys a little bit of tips if you're trying to play the World of Light, especially on hard mode. These tactics will obviously work on other difficulties and make it easier there, but hard mode is the one that they're very useful for, because a lot of the CPU fights, especially for team stuff and insane power discrepancy, they're just really hard. So anyway, that'll be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.